Well, I'm going to tell you one thing here. You know, when we never come that, where Mr. Peters lives, the Eddington Mill.
Yes.
Well, of course, that used to belong to a man named Hofland in my time. And now, you know them. You know where the church, the Neat's office is, or Neat's cell rooms.
Yes.
Of course, you know there's some tombstone church out
Yes.
there. If you go in there, you'll see some on them big stones, hog's flesh. That's the names. Well, that Mr. Hofland down at the mill had his name changed by depot to Hofland because they didn't like the name hog's flesh. Now you go on them stones, you'll see.
We'll have a look.
You have a look when you
Have a
go
look.
that way. Yes, that's where they buried up in
Have a look.
Hofland's. Yeah, I got it down. I meant to have told you when we was here, but I didn't. I don't think I got much down there now. I don't know. I think that's about all we got now.
I've just found the name of that butcher in Bridge Street before Rumble Piggott.
Pickett.
Is that right?
Before my time.
Was it?
Yeah.
John Rushley Piggott,
Yeah.
the butcher in Bridge Street.
Actually, that's going back in the last century.
Yeah, it's end of the last century.
Yes. I wouldn't remember much then. No?
Did you ever hear about where Mrs. down in Charnham Street, where you've
Mrs.
been?
Bellis.
Mrs. Bellis.
Yes.
Now, was that ever a pub? Was that ever a pub?
I tell you what it used
called
to be.
the Green Dragon?
Not, it might have been, but I tell you what it used to be. It used to be a workhouse.
Did it?
Years ago.
Did it? And did you ever hear about the Stag?
No.
Which is where the newspaper shop is now. Davis and Davis. No?
No, I didn't know that as a Stag. I tell you, it was there when I was a lad. I used to go down and play with it. One of them was Jack Horne.
Oh, was it?
Jack Horne, he was do a bit of carrying and furniture removing.
Oh, yes.
You got him down.
Well, I've got perhaps a brother or father, Richard, a shopkeeper in Charnham Street.
Horne.
Yes, Horne.
Yeah.
Yes, that's Charnham Street.
Yeah, that's about it then. And then, of course, I told you after they went out, I think they turned it into a fish and chip shop. Mrs. Stairs used to run it.
Yes. What about Annetts, a furniture dealer
Annetts,
in Bridge Street?
That was where, this side of Mrs. Bellis. Annetts.
Oh, yes.
Harry Annetts. Didn't know we come in that when we had it?
I think we did.
Because we come to Harry Annetts, then next door there I told you was an old tinsmith named Mepstead.
Right.
Didn't I?
Yes, that's
then
right.
next to him was Fatty Jessup the baker. I think we had that in your other, didn't we?
Yes, I think you did.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
What? Alfie Bond, a shoemaker in Charnham Street. Do you ever know Bond? Shoemaker in Charnham Street?
No.
No, that's probably earlier still.